Hello and welcome to Change is Good. As you can see, we've got another box of half dollars. We're back to the XXX stamps. These had some silver in them last time. Let's see what we got. This one's stubborn. All right. No silver that I can tell. All right, let's break into the roll and see what we got. I'll be back when I have a find. Man, it's been a slow box so far. We're on roll number 15. Finally got something, a double die. Let's go to the scope. Under the scope is the reverse of a 1972 Denver. If you look at the letters and states, you'll see they're extra wide. The bottom serifs of the S's are more rounded and wider than normal. They're usually sharp. And if you look closely, you can see little splits right down the middle of the serifs. Like right here. This example is heavily polished, so it's hard to see all the details. I'm just going to point them out because they're really hard to see due to all the polish marks and the shine. Over here in America, you'll see little notches in the bottom right of the lettering going all the way across, especially on the E through the A. You can kind of see one right there and right there on the bottom of the R. This is DDR number 2 on Variety Vista. It's the more difficult one to identify out of the two, but they're pretty common. All right, let's get back to the hunt. On roll number 30, this box has been unusually tough. I've barely been finding anything from the 70s to scope for varieties, mainly just 80s, 90s, and 2000s. It's been tough. We finally got a find. We did get an NIFC, a 2011 Philadelphia, mintage of 1.75 million. Man, this is a needle in a haystack in this box. All right, let's get back to it. Okay, we're 2 rolls later. We've got a variety. Let's go to the scope. Under the scope is the reverse of a 1973 Philadelphia. If you look at the lettering here in states, you'll see it's extra wide and there's some splitting on the right side of the lettering going all the way across. Right here in the T, here in the A, here in this T as well, and also on the S. And you can see little notches here in the bottom right. If you look here at this S, you'll see a split right there. I'm going to turn the coin upside down. I'm going to show you the notching that goes across the rest of the lettering here. This is very, very, very strong notching. All right. If you look at the F, you can see the notches right there, and right there. And it goes all the way across through the A, through the M, notches all the way up and down the E, right through here, through the R here, all the way across to the A. This is DDR number 2 on Variety Vista. This is the one with the more exaggerated notching. The other one has heavier splitting on the word states, just a little bit different. The serifs at the bottom of the S's are a little bit wider on that example with less notching on America. All right, let's go back to the hunt. We're on roll number 38, and we've got another variety. To the scope we go. Here we have another 1972D. This is a rerun, another DDR number 2 on Variety Vista. If you look at the bottom serifs of the S's, you can see they're rounded. This one even has a split right here you can visibly see. And the lettering is a little bit thicker. There's also some really, really weak notching at the bottom right corner of all the letters, all the way across through America. You can kind of see it right there on the R, and a little bit right there as well. And the bottom of the E right there also. All right, let's get back to the hunt. Well, that's all she wrote. I'll be back in a moment with a recap. Well, that was a tough hunt, but luckily we got something on the board. 1 2011 Philadelphia NIFC and 3 DDRs. 2 1972D DDR number 2s and 1973P DDR number 2. Let's do a quick thought experiment. Now imagine we're only looking for silver proofs, NIFCs, and varieties in this box. We would have ended up with one find worth about $1 or $2 at most, but because we scoped the reverse of the coins, we got 3 attributed double die reverses. Now, they're not super valuable, but when you're only finding, low-end finds like NIFCs, they make a big difference. And that's honestly how I hunted not too long ago. But after doing some research, I decided to start looking for the other varieties on the reverses as well, because I think some of them are pretty cool. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. If you have any questions, feel free to comment in the comment section below. And I will see you all again on the next hunt.